Hey, warm good morning, everyone, and welcome back. I'm Errol Barnett as we both look live at the White House this morning. President Trump continues to defend his strikes on Iran as he faces mounting bipartisan criticism, and that's where we begin our top stories this Wednesday. In the Oval Office yesterday, President Trump said there would have been nuclear war without intervention from the U.S. He also told reporters he was sure Iran was going to strike first, contradicting what Secretary Rubio said the day before.
Israel was ready and we were ready, and we've had a very, very powerful impact because virtually everything they have has been knocked out now. These are bad people, and the leader of the pack is gone.
As the conflict widens this morning, Israel launched new strikes on Iran. The Israeli military says it shot down an Iranian fighter jet flying over Tehran. The IDF has also deployed new troops to southern Lebanon. For Americans at home, the war abroad is driving up gas prices. AAA reports the average price of unleaded gasoline is now about $3.20. Yesterday, it was $3.11 per gallon. Analysts expect that to increase more by the end of the week. We're following all the major developments out of the Middle East for you. Weijia Zhang is standing by for us at the White House. But let's begin with CBS News senior national security correspondent Charlie D'Agata in Tel Aviv. Charlie, good morning. What's happening there?
Good morning to you, Errol. Well, we had incoming not long ago and pretty close. We had to run for shelter about a half hour ago. But I want to start this morning by sharing the identities of the U.S. service members who were killed in that drone strike in Kuwait. Army reservist Captain Cody A. Cork, 35, from Florida. Sergeant First Class Noah Tegens, 42, from Nebraska. Sergeant First Class Nicole M. Moore, 39, from Minnesota. Finally, Sergeant Declan J. Cody, 20 years old, from West Des Moines, Iowa. The identities of the other members who've been killed, 2 other service members who've been killed, that hasn't been released yet in this widening war. Flames and smoke billowed from a building near the U.S. consulate in downtown Dubai, target of an Iranian drone, and one of more than 1,000 attempted attacks across the United Arab Emirates alone. The industrial port of Fujairah in flames as Iran tries to cripple its oil and gas exports. This as Americans trapped in the region look to the U.S. government to get them out.
Yesterday, the U.S. government said to all Americans in the Middle East, get out. Today, they gave us a number to call.
Please do not rely on the U.S. government for assisted departure or evacuation at this time.
Kat Spitzer is an American citizen vacationing in Dubai and is struggling to find a way home.
The messaging that we're seeing from the embassy and when we make our calls, because I've been calling State Department and that sort of stuff, is that shelter in place, get out now, which we can't get out now because there's no way to get out.
I'm here to provide you an update on Operation Epic Fury. Now,
as the evacuation of thousands of Americans stalls, the top U.S. commander in the Middle East says forces have struck nearly 2,000 Iranian targets and sank Iran's entire navy. Iranian media showed these images of the funerals and mass burial for students and staff killed in what Iranian authorities say was a U.S. strike on a girls' school. The U.S. administration says it's under investigation. Iran doesn't have anywhere near the firepower to match the American and Israeli onslaught head-on. But it does claim to possess a vast underground network of tunnels hiding ballistic missile stockpiles and cheap one-way attack drones, with enough of these weapons getting past even the most sophisticated air defenses to cause havoc.
The price we'll pay for
Former Israeli intelligence official Sima Shine says Iran will be relying on these tactics. The Iranians know full well that they can't continue a conventional fight. What happens as this evolves?
Yes, if they calculate the numbers of what was brought from the U.S., all the carriers and all the airplanes and everything, and what Israel has, if they just calculate, they cannot stand.
The Iranian government say they're close to choosing a supreme leader, the successor to Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. They were going to hold a funeral this afternoon, but they've had to postpone it because of the number of mourners who are expected to attend. Errol?
All right, Charlie D'Agata in Tel Aviv. Charlie, thanks.